We are very excited to finally be able to give you a tour of our tiny house on our property.
Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, our names are Steph and Katie, and we're a married couple from Canada. Back in 2022, we bought a waterfront lot on one of the Southern Gulf Islands here in BC. And last summer, we started the process of building a luxury tiny house for our remote property. After working with a local builder for the past 9 months, our dream finally became a reality and our custom tiny home and office pod were delivered to our land. The transport and delivery was very complicated, and it took several days to get everything into place. But we're so excited that we can finally celebrate the end of this huge project. Our house is a 37.5-foot tiny home on wheels, and we did an additional 100 square foot backyard office. They both turned out better than we could have imagined, and we can't wait to unpack and get settled in. This is a dream come true for us. It's been a long time coming, but it's here, and it's honestly perfect.
It is. If you haven't already, go back and watch the video of it getting delivered to our property because it was crazy, but it's here now, and we're just so excited. So we can't wait to show it to you, and we're going to give you a whole tour of the house. So let's go.
Let's go. Welcome, come on in. So we're gonna start off in the bedroom here. We have a full queen size bed, which is great in a tiny space, and they've done a really good job of cutting out the toe part, so when you walk around, you do have a little bit more space. We got a bigger window in the bedroom because we wanted to see this amazing view, and we're so happy with it. We're also really happy with our choices of our sconce and pendant, doing the seated glass. It just looks great, and our feature wall. We're so happy with it. We also had them do a bit of extra space on these bedside tables. So instead of just one little shelf, we have 3 shelves here and a little cutout for a power outlet so we can charge phones and things like that and have everything here, water glass, everything we might need. Theo's water, of course. And what's very cool about this bed is it is a storage bed, so we've got so much space underneath it to put extra clothes and all sorts of stuff down here. We also have 2 wardrobes, hers and hers. And we've got hanging space here as well as 3 drawers. So honestly, plenty of space for clothes in addition to what we have under the bed. So that'll be great. One of the biggest reasons why we chose this tiny house model, which is the Modern Bohemian from Summit Tiny Homes, is because of the main floor bedroom. We really wanted a sleeping space that didn't feel too cramped, was super functional, and had tons of storage. We're so happy with this bedroom, and we love that we were able to customize so many little details like the light fixtures and the beautiful feature wall. The high ceilings and big windows make it feel bright and airy, and the beamwork is such a nice added feature. We put a mini split heat pump and air conditioner in this room, and we also have one of the thermostat controls for the in-floor heat.
Okay, moving on from the bedroom to the bathroom, we have a little pocket door in here. We managed to fit so much storage in this bathroom, which we're very excited about. So we have a cabinet over the toilet here. That's gonna be perfect for all of our essentials. And there's also tons of storage under the sink. On the countertops here, we did the same quartz as our kitchen, which we're so happy about. It looks amazing. And then this vessel sink is honestly perfect. We went with all black hardware to match the rest of the house. And then one of my favorite parts of the bathroom is this beautiful vanity that we did with lighting. So we have like a bright white and a cool white and a warm white, and it's just perfect for getting ready, perfect for doing makeup, skincare, everything like that. And then it also opens, so we have vanity storage in here as well. And moving on to our actual favorite part of the bathroom is our beautiful custom tiled shower. We are so happy with how it turned out. So we decided to do this really beautiful vertical tile in a rose, and our builder found this amazing terrazzo that matches our color scheme perfectly. So they did a custom tiled bench and this little storage cubby, which is gonna be amazing. It's honestly so spacious for a tiny house. I can't believe we have this big of a shower. We haven't used it yet. I'm so excited to take my first shower. But we did the overhead rainfall faucet, and then also this wand here that we can take off, which is going to be perfect for bathing our dog, honestly. And yeah, I'm just so happy with how it turned out. So much storage space again, so much room to put all of our products, everything like that. The custom tile insert in the drain looks amazing. The windowsill is perfect. We're just so happy with how it turned out.
Going with a 37.5-foot home meant that we could fit a really nice sized bathroom, which was important to us. We wanted to have lots of storage space and for it to feel modern and elevated. We decided to go with a full-size walk-in shower over a bathtub, and we are so in love with how the tile turned out. It looks beautiful with the black fixtures and adds so much character to the space. There are so many luxury touches to this bathroom, it really doesn't feel like you're in a tiny house at all. So moving into the entryway, we've got a sliding door here from the bathroom. We have 2 lofts in the tiny house. This one is the smaller of the 2, and it's accessed by a ladder that slides out. The other one in the back has stairs going up. Up there, there's tons of extra storage space. I mean, it can be whatever we want it to be. We'll find out what we do with it, but it's just nice to have the extra space. Another reason why we loved this particular tiny house model is because it had such a unique layout with 2 lofts. This little bonus space is going to be so nice for us to have. So the other thing we have in the entryway is a washer dryer combo unit. It's really great for space saving, and we've done a lot of research and picked the one that had the best reviews, so fingers crossed everything is good with that. But it's great to have that in the tiny house. It's nice to have laundry. We also have a bunch of storage above the laundry, so that's great as well. And then we might do hooks or something in the front for jackets in the entryway here. It was important to us to have a laundry machine in the home, so we're excited about this all-in-one unit by GE. It fits beautifully in the entryway. We went with a retro style fridge, which we absolutely love. It works so well in the space with the white and the blue, and it's so cool. We love it. We also have a ton of storage in here for pantry items. The other really smart storage feature that we absolutely love are these toe kick drawers. So they're nice and hidden, but they're extra space that we can put things in. There's 3 of them along the kitchen, so that's going to be super handy and just a little bit of extra storage that you wouldn't expect. We've got a gas stove and oven. It's definitely smaller than a regular size one that you'd have in a house, but it's honestly not that much smaller than the one we have in our condo, so we love it. It'll be good for saving on propane and things like that. We also went with a microwave above the stove. It's got the hood fan in it already as well, and it looks like a really great microwave with lots of good features, so we're happy with that. As well as these upper cabinets here that we went with in white versus the blue on the lower cabinet. So we wanted that kind of like dark on the bottom and light above, and it looks really, really nice. All these cabinets are really deep, and we've got a ton of storage in all the drawers and everything, so we are definitely not going to be hurting for storage in here. I think we'll be just fine with all of the space that we've got.
So moving into the rest of the kitchen, we are so happy with how the cabinets look. We upgraded to the quartz countertops in here, which we really love. We think they're going to be super durable and they just look so nice. We also have this huge farmhouse sink, which is amazing. And we did all the black hardware, faucets, and everything like that, which we're really happy with. The other thing in the kitchen that we really love, what we chose, is our backsplash tile. We were looking for a fluted tile in a blue tone that would complement everything else in the home and match our whole color scheme. And we're really happy with what we found, and we think it just looks amazing. And like Steph said, we have so much storage in our kitchen, all this cabinetry, 2 more toe kick drawers underneath here, and then tons of storage space. All these drawers and cabinets are going to be great for storing everything we need in the kitchen. We've also got storage underneath the sink here. And then another toe kick drawer on this side. And this is actually a drawer dishwasher that they integrated into the cabinetry, which looks amazing. It's really nice to have a dishwasher in here, so we're excited about that. It's actually the same one we have in our condo, and it's probably about the same size, so we're very much used to that, and this is gonna be super, super handy for washing dishes.
Having the kitchen feel functional and well organized was definitely a big priority for us, and we love how this space turned out. Our builder included so many smart storage solutions, and all of our small appliances look absolutely perfect. We really enjoyed getting to customize this space, and we're so happy with the design choices we made. The quartz countertops, black fixtures, and blue tones in the cabinets and backsplash tile really work nicely. Everything comes together to create the timeless look we were going for. The open shelving and pendant light are also really nice touches, and we really are so impressed with the amount of kitchen storage we have.
On this side, this is definitely my favorite part of the kitchen. We went with a custom dinette seating in here. There were lots of different options for like bench seating or whatever you want for dining, but we really wanted something like this where we could face each other. We did the quartz countertop again, which is just going to be super durable, and it's just such a nice space for sitting for meals. The view is obviously amazing. It's also just going to be another good seating area. Could sit and work off a laptop or something like that, so I absolutely love this. Our builder also did some custom cushions for us in this nice blue that matches all of our cabinetry, which is amazing. And then my favorite feature, we asked if we could include some storage in the dinette just because we didn't want to lose the extra space, and they managed to include these drawers underneath the seats, which is amazing.
The dinette seating is probably our favorite upgrade that we did in the home. It suits the design so perfectly and adds a lot of function to the space. It was important to us to have seating that didn't disrupt the flow of the kitchen, and the extra storage is definitely a bonus. We can already picture ourselves eating meals here while enjoying the gorgeous view. We couldn't be happier with how this space turned out. All right, one of my favorite things in the tiny house is this couch. I have always wanted a mustard yellow couch, and luckily Katie was on board and we got this one, which is different than what they normally do in here. I'm so happy with it. I think it looks great. It's comfy as well, and obviously you can't beat sitting on this couch looking out the window at the view. So all of it is just incredible. We're super happy with how this all looks in the living room, and it's going to be really cozy. We're going to mount a TV on this wall here. We can get one that is exactly the size that we want for this spot. We've got the recessed plug, so it'll all fit nicely with the wall mount. One of the other cool things about this couch is they built a custom frame for the couch so that we could get some extra storage. So there's actually 3 big drawers underneath as well. And again, just so much storage in here. It's gonna be so great. We're gonna have plenty of room. Maybe we could throw some blankets under there as well. All of those extra practical features are just so smart, so well thought of, and gonna be really, really useful just for living in the space. Speaking of storage, we have a ton of storage under the stairs here. So we have the stairs going up to the loft, and all of this is full of storage, including this one where we've got our water heater. Because it's an on-demand, it's very, very small. It doesn't take up much space, so we still have quite a bit of storage in here, as well as all these other cabinets that have plenty of space with shelves and drawers down here. And even for the spaces in the stairs that aren't integrated into the cabinetry, there are actually a couple of bookshelves or other little nooks that we can put some things in. So very, very functional, very cool, and just smart design choices again. Our living room is super cute and comfortable, and we're really excited to enjoy this space. Having a bigger lounge area wasn't as important to us, and this is perfect for what we need. Storage is such an important factor when it comes to tiny house living, and we have so much storage in here. Every inch has been optimized for function, but while still maintaining a really beautiful design. We have another mini split heat pump and air conditioner in here, as well as the in-floor heat throughout the space to make it extra cozy.
Okay, moving into the last area of the home, which is our loft. So we're gonna head up the stairs here. Like Steph said, these little bookshelves are adorable and such a cute detail. We also have our breaker electrical panel here. So we're gonna head upstairs. So it's really nice to have this extra space as well. It can be more storage. It could technically be another bedroom for guests. We might just make it into like a cozy little fort spot with like a big mattress in here and tons of pillows, and just have it be kind of another lounge area. So I'm excited about that. It's almost full sitting height, and we also have a beautiful skylight up here. So up here in the loft, we have this little peekaboo out to the rest of the home. We have a few outlets in here, so if we want to, I don't know, put another TV up here or plug anything in. We've got this beautiful skylight, which also has an automatic shade, which is very cool. The view out of the skylight is beautiful. I can't wait to just lay up here and look up at the trees. We're just in the middle of the forest and it looks absolutely amazing. We also have the beautiful view out here of the ocean. So this is just gonna be another super cozy spot. We'll see what we end up using it for, but it's just really nice to have the extra space.
We love this additional loft, and having the stairs at the back of the home is such a unique feature of this layout. There's a good amount of space up here for a comfy lounge area or a guest bed for when we have visitors. The skylight is included in this model, and having the automatic shade is such a nice luxury detail.
So that is our tiny home. We are so happy with it, how it turned out. It's such a beautiful design, such a functional layout. I think it's going to be perfect for us.
And now that it's in its spot, it just feels right at home, and all these choices make so much sense being where it is.
Yeah.
I think it's really, really just, it suits the property so well, and it's just so nice.
Yeah. So hopefully you enjoyed that tour. We're not done yet. We're going to take you over and show you. Yes, there is more. If you've seen our other videos, you'll know that we also decided to do an extra auxiliary building. It's an office pod, 100 square feet, to have an additional workspace and more guest space as well. So we're going to walk you down there right now. We're really happy with how it turned out as well. It looks absolutely amazing. And the view. Wait until you see the
view.
Okay, welcome to our office pod. We are so happy that we have this additional space. The main thing we wanted was a separate workspace, separate from the house, and look at this view. We're so happy with the gigantic window, and we both have a separate workspace here. So we did a custom desk. We have a desktop computer workspace here, a laptop computer workspace here. We have tons of storage in here. They did all of this custom built-in storage for us, including this beautiful fireplace insert. We didn't do any other heating in here, so this is also going to be our electric heat in the pod, which I think is going to be perfect, and it just adds really cozy ambiance as well. We also had them do these oak shelves so we can put some decorations up. Maybe we'll put some plants on here or picture frames or something like that. And it's just going to be such a cozy spot to work, looking out at the view and just enjoying our work days from here, looking at the ocean. What could be better? We just put in these chairs, and we also got our Wi-Fi all hooked up, so we have our router in here. We're so happy with all the storage that we included. There's going to be so much space in here.
This office pod is literally a dream come true, and we're so glad we decided to include it in this project. Our builder brought our vision to life perfectly, and we can't wait to enjoy our work days from here. We wanted this space to feel like an extension of our tiny house, so we did the same flooring, paint choices, and overall color scheme, so that everything works together in one cohesive design. The open shelving is a really nice touch, and the custom oak desk came together so beautifully. We're so glad our builder was open to doing the biggest window we could possibly fit in here, because it really makes this space incredible. So along with this obviously being a workspace, this is an office after all, we wanted to make it super cozy and have it be kind of also like a movie room, and also another place that we can have guests sleep. So this couch is a pullout. It's super comfy. It's a queen size pullout. We've actually slept on it already, so we can attest to it being very comfortable. With that in mind, we integrated these kind of bedside tables or side tables so that we can have a place to put a drink if we're at the couch, or also if somebody's using it as a bed, it's a bedside table with outlets and everything for charging phones and that sort of thing. So again, just really thinking about the whole design, how we're going to use the space. We got a chance to customize everything to exactly how we wanted to use it, which is awesome. Another big thing that we're really looking forward to and how we integrated it into the space was up top we left the middle shelves open so that we could put a projector. We're going to put big roller blinds that can act as a projection screen, so this is going to turn into an epic mini theater basically. We're so excited to have movie nights here. When we're not able to look at the beautiful ocean because the sun has gone down, we can watch movies on this big screen, so it's going to be awesome. We did a ton of storage on this wall as well, integrating it into where the couch was going to be. So they built this awesome built-in unit with tons of storage up top and around the sides. It's pretty deep, so we get a lot of extra storage, especially down here and beside. Luckily, we've got the couch to stand on to reach those upper cabinets because the ceilings in here are quite high, which also just makes the space feel even bigger. And we've got our electrical panel in here, and basically that's it. So unlike the house, we don't have a mini split in here, so we don't have any air conditioning. We do have the heat from the fireplace, so that covers us with that. But when we were thinking about it maybe being a little bit warm in here, we did 2 windows across from each other that can open so we can get a nice cross breeze. It does get breezy and sometimes pretty windy here, so that's not going to be a concern with it being too warm in here. We've already tested it out and it works really, really well for having a nice cross breeze that goes through, so that's great.
We're so happy with how this turned out, and we love that this will be a multi-purpose, multifunctional space. Having all this additional storage is going to be super useful, and we love that we got to be so thoughtful with this custom design. Having an office and guest room that's separate from the main house is going to make this property function so well for our needs. We can't wait to start using this space.
Okay, that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed this empty house tour. We are so excited to get settled in. It has been a crazy few days. We can't wait to unpack and just start to actually use our home and live in it and make it cozy and decorate and all the fun things.
Yeah, we packed our tiny car full of stuff, so now the fun begins of taking everything out and finding all of the places for everything we brought.
Yeah.
And we have lots of storage, so
Yeah.
we shouldn't have a problem with that, but it's going to be
Yeah.
good unpacking and getting all settled in.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, tons of storage space. And even though we've brought lots of stuff, I feel like we're going to have no problem fitting it all. So yeah, can't wait. We'll bring you along for all of that. So stay tuned and be sure to go back and watch our delivery video if you haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
It was a crazy time getting these things in place on the property. So we're really glad that that part is over.
Yes, that is, yeah. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed so you catch all of our future content. We've got lots of tiny house and pod stuff coming for you soon.
And if you want to go back, we also have a full playlist all about our property and the entire process of building a custom tiny home. So you can go back and watch all of our past videos as well. And yeah, stay tuned for what's next. Bye.